Hi friends, welcome back. And the other day we did a case of the Christophers, so I thought we should do a case of the Christinas as well. Now here we take a look at the bones, the skeletons of public figures to help crack and crumble these illusions they've cast upon us and lift the veil and the scales from our eyes. Please do not show hate to anyone, anywhere, for any reason. We do not know these people, therefore we definitely do not hate them. So we're going to cover Christina Ricci, Christina Hendricks, and Christina Applegate. So Christina Ricci is so gorgeous, and I always liked her since I was a little girl, and I wanted to be her because she got to play all the roles with the cute boys, but turns out she was the cute boy. I just love it. She had dark hair and big eyes and just so pretty, but she has wide set eyes, okay? Now, she really became famous for her role as Wednesday Addams in the Addams Family movies. But she has quite the large skull going on and that long arm that hangs straight down. Here she is as a baby. Oh, I love toddlers. It's the best age. And wow, what a pretty little human. But we're starting to see that she does have a bit of that blocky skull going on and wide set eyes. She's got a cute little button nose. Now, this is her from that movie Now and Then. Oh my goodness, I love that movie so much. I think I was like in middle school. My friend and I watched that all the time. But look at that large skull. And she actually has quite the large forehead. Usually these characters we see on here, the females have short foreheads, so that's pretty interesting. Now, there are procedures to lower the hairline, and I think that's what's happening with a lot of these celebrities. It appears she did not do that. Now, older, very beautiful, squared, angular jaw, blocky skull, thick sternocleidomastoid tendons. She also has the high-set ears. Here, wow, look at that coat hanger across the chest. She looks really tough. That super angular jawline, the high cheekbones, deep-set eyes. Again, here with the straight clavicle bones, that long, straight arm. Again, here with that super straight arm, okay? And if you'd like to learn about the skeletal differences, you can go check out some of my older videos where I go over it. But women's arms hang akimbo out and around the hips, and her arms are slightly bent, okay? And men have straight arms that hang straight down. She also has that Bratstall-like appearance. Let's take a look at this stick straight spine. She is liney. The shoulders are wider than the hips. You can really tell there is no lower lumbar curve. Squared off broad shoulders. Again, here she is liney, okay? High set belly button. There's also spacing between the two walking sticks. And here she is with blonde hair and just looking pretty tough. She is in excellent shape, but it's knees punching forward here and just overall a boxy kind of boyish frame. Again, here with that super straight spine, angular jaw, long straight arms. Here she is looking fine with that stick straight spine. Ooh, is it cold in here? Knees punching forward like a toy soldier with plenty of spacing between the two walking sticks. Here she is with Jimmy Fallon on the set of some movie, and she's knees punching forward like a toy soldier. And his leg is beginning to swing out to create the diamond shape for the inline footfall. Now, if I was going to examine him, I would obviously find a better picture, but we're not worried about this character today. We're worried about this one. I believe this is on another movie, but it's plenty of spacing the toy soldier gait. What an upside down world we live in. Her bodyguard or her security is the inline footfall, and she's attempting to do it as well. Notice how her knees are together. Ladies, try to walk with your knees together. It's incredibly difficult and unnatural. Now, when people walk quickly or running, the gait is really pronounced. Here she is trotting along with plenty of spacing and the toy soldier gait, large skull, squared shoulders. She is adorable though. Don't worry guys, she's fully illuminated with her one eye symbolism. Interesting with the fingers, I wonder what that means. Ooh, like I've told you before, that people say that's the 6 and and I say it's also, there's 3 knuckles on each finger, 1, 2, 3, 33. Is that what she's denoting? And again here, and not only is she showing she's illuminated, I believe this is a bit of the hear no evil, see no evil, but I couldn't find the speak no evil, but that's what I'm gathering from this. But notice those deep set eyes and that angular jaw, the forehead, the forehead is sloping backwards. Now let's switch gears to Christina Hendricks. Very beautiful. I thought she was such a natural looking woman and all this stuff because she has some curves. It's all manufactured in my humble opinion. Notice that coat hanger going on across the chest, squared off shoulders. And even though she appears to be curvy, the shoulders are wider than the hips. She also has that large skull with the angular jawline, deep set eyes. This one can be a bit tricky because now with more weight on her, her hips are wider than the shoulders, or at least they appear to be here. She does have a bit of that longer humerus bone, but we can see that chest, that angular jaw, and good thing we know the markers, ladies. Holy moly, I hope they don't pop. Here with those long straight arms, coat hanger, deep set eyes, marching along like a toy soldier with plenty of spacing. So she was married to this guy for 10 years, and I can't think of a movie he was in like right now, but I know I've seen him. He's always like the quirky, weird guy, But yeah, they were married for 10 years. Large skull is sloping backwards. She looks so happy. He looks like he screwed up. She looks very beautiful, like Ariel or something. Wow, that dress is funky. I like it. Marching along like a toy soldier with plenty of spacing, deep set eyes. Here she is with her ex-husband. He has the inline footfall and plenty of spacing. This is a perfect example of the inverted gaits. And I've talked about before, from long-term hormel use, one's limbs may grow much longer than they normally would. And again here, okay? Do not be deceived. Now allow me to direct your attention to Miss Applegate, who also has a coat hanger across the chest, deep set eyes, high set ears, arms appear to be hanging straight down by her side. She dated Brad Pitt at one point. He's so pretty. And I did a video on him and Jennifer Aniston and one of the characters that he is playing, and it's not Benicio del Toro, which is one of them, but he plays another African character. If you want to go check that out, it's called Pitfall. Wow, those deep, deep set eyes. Now, I swear in the other picture, eyes were blue and now they're green. What is going on here? Coat hanger across the chest, squared, angular, blocky jaw, high cheekbones, piercing gaze. Stick straight spine, shoulders are squared and wider than the hips. There's no lower lumbar curve there. She is liney, high set belly button. Marching along like a toy soldier, plenty of spacing, looking tough, deep set eyes, piercing gaze, shoulders wider than the hips. Do you remember she had breast cancer? Do you also remember that face people used to make when they didn't believe you? She was diagnosed with stage 2 breast cancer at 36 and underwent a double mastectomy, chemotherapy, and radiation therapy. And she became another face of breast cancer. Who would believe it? Then in 2021, she's got MS and she's walking with a cane. She experienced symptoms for several years before receiving her diagnosis. Now, if you know anyone suffering with MS, maybe take a look at this word, okay? Go research that. Here she is now with her daughter and plenty of spacing, long straight arm, blocky skull, super deep set eyes, marching along like a toy soldier. Here she is with an ex-boyfriend, and I forget his name, but crisscross, applesauce, baby, and toy soldier gait. And again here. Now, as I said yesterday, I simply believe they hire these actors to normalize illness, okay? That's just my opinion, because we know something's not adding up. The tangled web we weave when we aim to deceive. I forgot to add this picture. Notice that necktie area, extremely long neck. But you don't need to believe me because I'm just a silly lady on the internet that says, "Bones don't lie, people do." Bye.